Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research, see how things have gone. So continue the chill week at Lapis Lakeside. Okay, full 100 sleep score with 10 extra minutes. I did sleep in a little bit more this morning. Ooh, a lot of dozing. Interesting. Doesn't feel that way, but I guess what happened. I guess that's, for me, that's what feels the best, is when, oh, I feel pretty well rested, but the data doesn't support it. So we'll see as the day goes on. 52 million drowsy power. Still got 7 spawns, so we haven't hit into enough drowsy power for that 8th spawn yet. But let's see who showed up. Alright, we do have a dragon atop belly again. In Altaria. We got Weeping Bell, a little sad float over there. Bellsprout. We got Bulbasaur. Sprigatito. And Primeape and Mankey. Alright. No new sleep styles. But Sprigatito is hungry. Alright, well, like I said, makes my decision for between the two starters which one I want to go with. Candy, good. Happy to have that replenish. So yeah, just give Sprigatito the premium biscuit and call it at that. Well, it was going to happen anyway, but fun to see nonetheless. Okay. That's good enough for me. Ooh. Alright. There we go. This is a good one. Altaria is going to give Swablu candy. I feel like Sprigatito is still new enough that more is useful. Just from timeline. Like, there's a couple of ones that I would, I guess, put at the same amount of importance. And just about 8,000 dream shards today. Keep them piling on. I need every last one I can get my hands on. We have a naive nature, a Sprigatito. Let's see what we got. A little bit of everything. So definitely not one worthwhile to keep, but I would love to see its sub-skills. We got inventory ups. Wow, all 3 of them. Skill level up and ingredient finder. With XP up and skill chance down. So great to just be an eclectic collector of various ingredients, but not one specifically. Which is kind of helpful when you have the cooking power-up skill. But it's skill level up, not skill trigger, and we obviously have seen that Sprigatito family has a very low skill trigger rate, so I think the professor can use another cat companion. Alright. A little bit of sneaky snacking from last night. 10 more apples to cook with, which is good. Happy to have some more ingredients to work with. Did complete a few missions yesterday, and I guess this morning from giving out that 15th biscuit. So all that's left... Ooh, actually still got a little bits to go. Figured I'd be a little bit further along, but I guess, yeah, Primate isn't as quick at the berry production as some of the others. But still, this is all well and good. Probably by tonight I'll only have the cook, befriend, and master rank left. So, still on track. Another 200 sleep points added to the premium pass. Probably gonna hit that up maybe Sunday morning just to have it done. Okay. We have news. Oh, love the good sleep day report. Alright. How was your sleep research during this 3-day good sleep day event? Our sleep tends to be shorter and shallower during the full moon. However, we found that on the night of the full moon and this good sleep day event, the average sleep duration of our researchers was 6 minutes exactly longer than average. Average sleep duration during the good sleep day compared to the average sleep durations in the same day of the previous week. Exactly the same for Wednesday. Thursday we got 2 extra minutes on average, and Friday we got 3 minutes on average. The differences from the same days of the previous week is calculated separately for each of the 3 days. The only users who track sleep once per day were included in these calculations. Thank you for your sleep, for all your sleeping more than usual to further your sleep research. We plan to hold the Good Sleep Day event again the following dates, so that you can sleep just as well during the next full moon. Please look forward to the next Good Sleep Day event. So the next event will be held from November 15th to November 17th. So mark that in your calendars and get prepared. And then my favorite bit of this month's sleep tips. Here's this month's sleep tip. We hope all you researchers find these useful for your daily sleep. Our immune system requires sufficient sleep to function well. How much sleep we get is said to be linked to our body's natural defenses, otherwise known as our immune system. Some research suggests that getting less sleep can make us more prone to catching colds. When we're short on sleep, getting adequate sleep should be our top priority, no matter how busy we may be. It's recommended to save work and studies for later and focus on getting good sleep. Reference material linked in there. And if the above link doesn't work, copy and paste the following URL in your browser. PokemonSleep.net, EN, Science, Learn 1. Yes. It's a good call out. Make sure, especially during this time where we are spending a little bit more time indoors because it's a little bit chillier out, at least for the Northern Hemisphere folks. It's a good way of making sure that you stay your best. So, make sure you're getting enough rest. Alright, community, how did you all sleep? 45, much better than yesterday. Happy to see it. And now we can see we've got everybody's tracking style, or someone that goes in to opt out, now available. Still hoping that watch gets added. I feel like if it's coming from your health app, that should be differentiated in some way. But great to see. So happy everyone's getting their best rest. Alright. Let's gather some ingredients, make a nice hearty breakfast. Call it a morning. Did not spin that many Pokestops. But that's how much it happens when you resync it. I got a little bit more to share on that, but let me get through breakfast first. Thank you, Beware. No ingredients magnet for me? Okay, I'll check back later. Alright, thank you, Angry Bug. Only 8 overnight. And level 30 can't come soon enough for me. The 8 has been, like, between 8 to 10 has been okay. But I really want some more getting thrown in the mix there. Alright. So I do have enough for the early bird coffee jelly. Did not have enough for when dinner was rolling around last night. But let's see. Yeah, I've only got 22. So I can in fact make it again today. Because I actually haven't had anything pulling in honey. I think for now... I think I'm going to let Vikavolt gather a little bit more coffee. Maybe make that for lunch or dinner. So we'll make explosion popcorn to make breakfast, since that is the strongest dish I can currently make for breakfast. Let's hope an extra tasty didn't happen. It's the luck of the draw there. But it's a nice 25,000 dish strength. And that'll get us nicely into Ultra 5. Oh, no skill triggers to start the day. Interesting, Wigglytuff. Alright, we'll check in later then, I guess. Yeah, so there's enough of that. And I will need... That's interesting. I have exactly 14 oil. Why is this one red, but this is black? Alright. Well, I do have enough honey and milk to make the coffee jelly for lunch and dinner. And then I guess maybe then tomorrow morning I can flip back over to oil production, because it seems like the oil reserves have been tapped. And then I guess I'll be holding on to the rest of my... Ooh. Maybe I want to do that for lunch. Because I would like to then hold on to some coffee beans to make the last dessert dish on Sunday. Alright, so I got some calculating to do. But thankfully breakfast is already taken care of, so we don't have to worry about that. There is one last thing that I'd like to talk about before wrapping up today's sleep research. Yesterday I was talking through a little bit of kind of like some updates I'd like to do down in the future, you know, maybe moving to tablet to record rather than using phone, just to get a little bit more screen real estate on there, which is nicer to see more at once. And there was some things that I had never run across in the game, because up until this point, with a year in, migrating device was using backup solutions that just moved it from directly from one to the other, so all of like the pairings went along with it. So I didn't know how migrating from an entirely different format would work. So going from an iOS device to an iPadOS device, that's then having to pair the Go++ to something new. How would that work? So I asked you, the audience, to fill in, as well as giving an opportunity for me to check the greater internet to see kind of what happens, because to my knowledge up until that point, I had no idea what was going to happen. It isn't really something that's like talked about or recorded, because it usually doesn't happen all that often. So first and foremost, I want to shout out, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing things, I am terrible with names, Izor and Obi-Wan Jerome for chiming in the comments yesterday to share their experience of what they thought might be going on with it. So it looks like, anecdotally, the Sleep Hat Pikachu, a good old friend over here, carries along its data in the Go++ directly, rather than tying it directly to an account. And what that means is that these wonderful 4,000 plus hours that I have recorded on that Go++ stay with it, regardless of what device that it is connected to. Yeah, and then you can see that's why I was recording 36,000, because of moving the account. All lining in place now that kind of the information is known. What I didn't share yesterday, so actually, first and foremost, so thank you for chiming in on the comments. That was super helpful to let me know firsthand that this has been done and here's what kind of happened. The other bit of it was, what I didn't share yesterday, was I actually did reach out to the Pokemon support team through the official channels. And I got a response late last night before going to bed, which confirms, and is now corroborated from a couple of different sources now, so officially and unofficially, that yes, Sleep Hat Pikachu and all of the data that is going on with the Go++ is tied to the Go++ itself. The only thing you would lose if you did decide to pair it to another device is any unrecorded sleep sessions. So make sure you go through your sleep research, and then you can pair it to a new device, and you will not lose any of that data. So for me, that's basically taking away the only other big barrier that I have game-wise, migrating over to a new device. So I got a little bit of homework on my hands to get this all cleaned up and ready for that. So that's not something I'm immediately ready to jump into yet. But it's very exciting that there's some new stuff on the horizon, and that I'm not gonna have to be forced to stuck to using my phone the entire time if I don't want to. So, wanted to get that officially on the books, and share and celebrate those that were kind enough to share their experience, because that matters a lot. It's very helpful to know that some folks have actually also done it practically. So, with that is going to wrap up things for what I've got for today's sleep research. I will be back tomorrow with some more, as the rest of good No, there's no good sleep day. I was just talking about that. It's just my chill week at Lapis Lakeside carries on. But until then, sleep well.